island is just different from Cape Town. The vibes, everything, the buildings, the people who live.
Everything is different.
Everything is different. And the love is different, bro. You see. Inside they are rocking rock music. And we've never listened to rock music, but we're listening to rock music only because they love our music as well. So why not?
The experience for them, of course, they'd never been outside of hardly their township rather than even outside of South Africa. So it was a fairly mind-blowing experience for the artists concerned, but everyone had a great time. And we had 3 weeks of making music and doing concerts, and all wound up at the Electric Picnic. And the Electric Picnic is the biggest sort of music festival get-together in Ireland.
'Cause everyone should know that everything is changing.
This is a collaboration that is mainly steered towards trying to enhance and encourage a bit of action towards climate change.
I can see you wanna try, but what does it take? We've made our mistakes.
You need music to bring people together, and if you're going to try and have a movement of people towards climate action, then you might as well have it as a happy movement with solutions, a solutions-focused movement. And music is key to that.
It's paramount. Oh, to be saved.
All of the artists have an interest in climate action. They're all writing, composing songs around that. Not the only thing they do, but it's just one of the subjects that they would write on. So we've got Niall Morrissey, who was one of the performers. He wrote a great track, and so on. So it's about bringing them all together to create something new and fresh, is to mix Irish and African, or Irish, but also UK, French, European artists with African artists, and build that bridge using culture and music and dance, indeed, as a way of doing that.
When the earth's gone.
Such a different mix of genres and different cultures, and it's great. Quick sneeze. But yeah, it's brilliant. We're so delighted that we've been asked to do this, and Robert brought all these amazing musicians together, and yeah, it's just fabulous. I think we're in for a really good weekend, and then next weekend, of course, at the festival, it's going to be. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, it's a highlight of one of the highlights of our summer. So.
Look across this wide land, take it in and understand. Out here there's no castle living free. Out here there's no castle living.
I'm around 96 and it's nearly there.
Oh, I think it's
95.
Yeah, 95.
Yeah, excellent.
heart and call out to me. Oh, call out to me. Call out to me. Follow the beat, and you will see. In the deep end, you are falling, you are falling.
Round of applause. Clare, thank you.
Climate Actions now is just part of that effort to bring people together, to put pressure on the powers that be to make a change that's necessary. We have all the solutions, we know what to do, we know there's a problem, but we're still dragging our feet. And unfortunately now, what's happening is that a lot of the energy and money that was going to go into the green economy is being transferred now to survival mode, to war machines, you know, the whole conflict in Russia and the many conflicts that are happening across the world, most recently in the Sudan, that trouble is all coming from a basis of climate change as well.
I mean, I like Rob's take on it that you know, you don't have a movement without a beat, and so you have to have music.
Although it's going to take a lot more than just this, is to create a movement and inspire and motivate people through music to take action and to care a little more about the environment.
Who's gonna stay for me? Who's gonna pray for me? Cause I need a hug and I need a little love, but I need that hate on me. Who's gonna stay for me? Who's gonna pray for me? I need a hug and I need a little love, but I need that hate on me. Who's gonna stay for me? Who's gonna pray for me? I need a hug and I need a little love, but I need that hate on me.
We're just coming together for a good cause and seeing what happens, making some magic, hopefully.
It's 12, just a daydream, and I could be wrong, but now that I'm gone, do you still keep playing her song? 'Cause me, I do, I still dream of you, and it's terrifying since I smile. Don't you think so too?
Okay, first of all, we are Tina Tribe,
Yeah.
all the way from South Africa.
Now we're here in Ireland.
Yeah, so in Ireland now, just to give our taste to the people of Ireland, to the Irish people.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do amapiano, all the genres.
All the genres.
Basically. But we just came here with amapiano, since amapiano is a genre that started in SA.
That happened in the last sort of year and a half, that they came together and started making music, and then within 6 months of actually making that video which brought them together, they actually formed Teach Ceoil. And so it's an amapiano band, which is a style of music that's very popular in South Africa, but it's actually going very international now.
So yeah, we just came to Ireland just to
showcase
and give the people around here some taste of amapiano, of the sound that's doing good in Cape Town or in South Africa and all.
Very much engaged with communities. They're from a very poor community. They put a lot of effort into that. They feed 30 to 50 children every morning. They give them breakfast, like the Breakfast Club. They engage other young people from the township in music and dance very successfully. They've shown and they're teaching those kids how to set up one of their own events, which I was at last week, a fantastic event.
Okay, so what's next for us now? So we're gonna do the electric picnic Friday,
3 shows.
Saturday, Sunday.
Same stage.
Same stage.
Mm.
Climate action stage. Next week, from next week, I think Monday or
After
Tuesday,
the picnic.
After the picnic, so we're gonna do a
drive
tour,
around the
drive
tour.
around Ireland.
Get to know the place.
Get to know the place and be around people who
Yeah, people really, you know, man.
Yeah, we're just gonna tour
you know what
in
time it
Ireland.
is, man. It's climate actions.
See some places around, beautiful places. Yo, man, going to the festival, man. Electric picnic. It's going down. It's going bananas.
Well, when I'm down, when I'm low, the only place a man can go is with his blues on down the road. Get a little taste the road hog knows. Hog knows gin. She won't let you out once.
What's the crack, boys and girls? We're playing now at 4 o'clock today and then again at 7. Look out for that gate and go through that big wooden thing and we'll be playing away. All the lads are here. We're going to have a great time. Don't miss it!
All the joints in the bag, all the parties, the skag here for a good time. Don't go losing your mind. All of the moments we shared in our lives, all of the love, the beauty inside. Why on earth would you leave this earth behind? 1, 2, 3. This is our home. This is our home. This is our home.
I'd say my favourite moment would have to be the experience I've had with, obviously my brother couldn't make it in the second half of the Davies Brothers, and I had the Morrisseys, Niall and his amazing sister Hilary join me over the weekend, and they're just incredible musicians, and we only had one 20-minute rehearsal and they nailed all the songs. I played with them.
That's the way to treat anyone. My love, my love, my love is a ghost to me, a ghost to me, as if I never knew her. Nowhere to be seen, nothing to be heard. A ghost to me, I could have chose.
started playing gigs when I was about 14. I used to play a lot of blues clubs and folk clubs and stuff. You know, kind of influenced by the 20s and 30s blues and Americana music.
And I knew a girl, I couldn't get her off my mind. Said I knew a girl, I couldn't get her off my mind. She passed me up, said she didn't like my kind. I'm scared to bother around the house at night. Yes, that I'm scared to bother around the house at night. She got a police dog craving for a fight.
I play in a band called Violvetin, and that's what I created with Quentin Cooper. So we started it about 6 years ago. It was 2016, yeah. And we actually come from like different background music. I come from classical music and Quentin comes from rock. And we actually met at traditional Irish sessions. And then we ended up starting writing songs and tunes together, which is like different styles because we come from different backgrounds.
I started to light dozens of fires. But there is one more thing he is good at. He also knows how to turn on women's hearts. Love, 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 love lighter. Love, 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 love lighter. When he hits you with his loving gaze, you'll burn in this appealing place. Love, 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 love lighter. Love, 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 love lighter. When he hits you with his loving gaze, you'll burn in this appealing place. With his long stick in London, he lights the lampposts one by one to protect people till the morning comes, like his father did before, and so will his son. But there is
Actually, the emotions you without the precious season. As a burn so quick, it lies on easy shade. It's all I want to know. He said when I let you go. Forever, but I one day will get sad. The long way around to like for easy shit you have well.
Well, that was quite an amazing experience to bring 20 people to the Electric Picnic and to have our own stage there. The Climate Action stage was a major achievement in itself, and my feeling on that was if we can establish this type of a stage in festivals around the world, it wouldn't necessarily be Climate Action's now running it, but just the fact that there would be a stage.
I'm feeling free for the first time, so I'll read it out loud. It's my time. Woo! To shine, and it's my time.
Telling me that actually half of them were suffering writer's block when they got to Ireland, or when some of them being in Ireland, and as a result of actually the interreactions that went on, they all started writing more songs.
The vibe has been dope, bro. The vibe has been great. The vibe has been great. Creativity is on point. So we managed to pull some collaboration with the other Irish artists.
Se a todo
Using music to bring people together and to create a beat around the movement, because if you want a movement you have to have a beat towards. If you want to march, if you like, you need a beat, and music supplies that. So with a big message, it's a difficult message, but if we wrap it in music, I think it's much more easy for people to consume and literally sing about it, and it can become anthemic in that sense. There is a purpose behind what we're doing, and that is to outreach and to create a community of people around the world who actually have an interest in climate action. But a lot of musicians, we've started an international song competition and we piloted that. That's worked really well. We've got now an album's worth of songs about climate that we're going to put out in the next few months, and it'll be on Spotify and everything else. There's a real avenue now towards success for these artists, and we hope to work with AWAL and others to develop the whole song competition, Songs for Our Climate, because I think through music we can engage a lot more people than you would if you're just posting up the bad news about climate, which is, of course, every single day there's more and more bad news about it. And really through music we can bring this message across, maybe in a way that's more acceptable to people than saying, you know, the ice caps are melting 3 times faster than we thought, and all this horrible news that we're getting, and of course the forest fires in North America and Canada in particular, the resultant smog and choking fumes that are coming all the way south to Philadelphia, to New York, to other cities, and indeed even stretching as far nearly as Ireland across the Atlantic. I mean, this is how serious things are, and I think when people come together and protest peacefully and write songs that mean we shall overcome, etc., you know, we need to overcome this or there isn't a future for us. And this is a thing that we need to get to people. There's no tomorrow in this. We need to act now. And I think in Tinta Tribe, one of their songs, Do It Like Greta, they said, "The time is now, Mr. President, the time is now." And it is, because, you know, we cannot delay any further in our actions. We have to make radical steps. We know the solutions. They're all there. We just need to put the money and the resources behind it. I'm very encouraged by what's gone on. I'm very proud of all the artists that we've worked with, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. And I really appeal to people to come together in whichever way they can. Check out climateactionsnow.org and our new music site. And we have a great project just started there around helping children in Uganda as well, so it's not just South Africa. So check out CANMusic.org, and yeah, just share the music and like it, and that's all you have to do, and not even ask you to donate money. Just like and share the music, and we want to raise consciousness and awareness, and we're aiming for 35 million shares of a particular song from Ugandans right now, which is Dance Be Happy, which is Batwa children dancing and singing, and a French producer, an amazing pair, Gilles and Diego, have put some music together with this, and we think it's going to go viral. We hope so, with your help.
It's a pleasure to me to work with all the other artists for the last 10 days of Symphony, all amazing artists, amazing musicians, and happy to see them again next year.
It's been crazy actually. I mean, everyone's actually been mad fun to hang around with, always having music around us, and so it's freestyle but all beautifully created basically.